Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on aircraft and aircraft liveries? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. So this week for aircraft specifically, we've got 4 new items, and the first one is the 777-300 Echo Romeo from Captain Sim, which is, I would say, almost known for their, aircraft, right? And you can see that this picture, it looks really cool. So what has been included? First of all, the exterior, right? It's a highly detailed and accurate model of the Boeing 777-300 Echo Romeo. High resolution textures, cabin with 3D windows, interior and animated pilots. Besides that, there are a lot of animations in it, including the pitot plugs, the entry doors, the emergency doors, the engine cowlings, the engine covers, and a lot of other cool things. And if we scroll down, we can see some pictures of it. So this is, one of the pictures, and as you can see, it comes with multiple liveries. This is the cockpit itself, which contains a lot of detail. The Emirates livery, there's also one of the views. And I love to see the level of detail, right? Also, the usage on the outside of the aircraft. And this makes it more realistic, right? All those maps are being mapped there, being clipped there. The night view is the back of the aircraft, where you can see everything works. This is, I would say, also pretty nice to see. So a lot of cool things in this aircraft. Of course, this is, the Captain Sim one, so it's also not too expensive, but also don't expect this to be a study model or something. It's a pretty basic aircraft, but still pretty nice to add to your collection. Then let's go into the new ones again. Because there's another aircraft from Captain Sim, it's the C-130G. You might think, hey, these aircrafts, also the previous one, are not new. Well, they're new to Flight Simulator 2024, but they were previously already available for Flight Simulator 2020. So this one is the first installment of the C-130 collection. It's a digital replica of the C-130G Super Hercules powered by the Rolls-Royce engines without the 6-blade propellers. It is again a new version, which is really cool. It will be delivered with multiple liveries based on the description. And this is the exterior, right? So highly detailed and accurate model, high resolution textures, cabin with 3D windows, interior and animated pilots, complete cargo cabin, also pretty nice, custom antennas, and then optional are the removable external tanks, as well as the smoke effect. The livery, the 8K livery of the US Air Force, and then a long number, also called the Flying Jennies, is included. If we look at the cockpit itself, a classic steam gauge, advanced simulation, high resolution textures, hundreds of custom animations, pilot and co-pilot avatars are there, as well as the adjustable cockpit lighting, right, and custom views. If we scroll down, we can find some pictures. This, of course, are some pictures, right? So you can also drop some, some cargo with parachutes. This is the aircraft. And if you look at this, right, this is what I really love. All those details which you can do. Also here you can see the usage of the cockpit, which doesn't make it very clean, but makes it more realistic. So scrolling further, we can see a lot of other cool things which you can do with this aircraft. So this C-130G from Captain Sim is really, one which you might consider to add to your collection if you love flying military aircrafts. Then scrolling down, and we're coming back to this one. It's the Apache AH64 from M Scenery. It was built on the Flight Simulator 2020 version, right? But the good thing is if you buy this one, you will also get the 2020 version according to these notes. So what has been included? Well, it's a little bit hard to figure out based on this description. So let's scroll to those images and let's have a look. So this is the cockpit where you can see multiple displays are already there. Here you can see the outside of the Apache helicopter. And here you can see that multiple instruments are there. It's a little bit hard to say if everything works as expected, right? If you can push every button. To be honest, I don't expect that to be the case based on the pricing, but it's a good start point. Then the last one already, it's the A10 Thunderbolt from the same developer, Machinery. Again, you will get the 2020 version also. It's a highly detailed model, 3D cockpit animated, framerate friendly, as well as highly detailed textures, 4K, 8K, high definition PBR and real sound. If we scroll down, we will find a lot of cool things. For example, the exterior view, which you can see over here. Another one, but also this is the cockpit, right, where you can see a lot of gouges, a lot of buttons, but do expect that not all of them are working. However, again, if you love flying military aircrafts, then this could be another one which you can put on your bucket list. This was it for the aircrafts. Now let's have a look at the other stuff. So we need to go back one level further, and then we will find the customizations. And the customizations, we're only gonna focus on Flight Simulator 2024 and make sure that we only view the newest ones. So the first one is the A321 long range frontier livery pack number 3. Last week we already had a look at the previous ones, but this is a new package with some new liveries. And here you can see the list of liveries which are added. I will scroll down and hopefully they will include some images. Well, now we need to do it with these images. And here you can see what they are doing, right? So they're adding the frontier, but then also on the tail you can see a nice, I would say, animal, which could be, I would say, almost anything, right? An American alligator, a squirrel monkey, a harpy eagle. But that's, I would say, kind of hard to say based on these screenshots which are provided. Then going to the newest again, because there's another one for the A321 long range. It's the wear and tear liveries by 2Pilot. This one includes 60 liveries which are in 4K and will add wear and tear. And wear and tear is simply what you see here, right? So it doesn't make the aircraft look nicer, but it makes the aircraft look more realistic, I would say. A long list of liveries, and that's good because that also makes sense, because if you look at the regions which are covered, it's North America, Europe, South America, Oceania, Asia, Middle East and Africa. All of the, almost all of the regions of the world are covered, and these are some of the screenshots, right, where you can see this real usage on the engine. Well, likely Air France and ITA Airways don't let their aircraft fly like this, as well as Air Portugal not. In most cases, you will see that the aircrafts are much cleaner, but this also makes it really cool to fly with. Then again, going to the newest views, because there's a next one from Jet Studio. It's the Godfriend's Draco X livery, and this is what you will get, right? So you will get an aircraft, not for free, because the aircraft is already part of Flight Simulator, but you only get the livery. And this one contains 24 liveries for the Draco X aircraft, 9 color series, 12 metal series, and 3 times the checker tail series. And if you scroll down, you will find the pictures, and this is how it looks like if you apply it to this aircraft. Right, some really nice ones, some colored ones, but to be honest, I like these ones, right, the metal ones, because the metal ones are looking super, super cool. And this is what you will get if you buy this package. Then also going to the newest again, because there's more from Jet Studios. It's for the Asobo DA62 color liveries. This will add 32 liveries for the DA62, 16 times the DA62, and 16 times the DA62 Scientific. And this is how it looks like. So again, multiple liveries for the DA62. So different aircraft, but the same developer, which has created a lot of things. And this is the, I would say, scientific one, right, where you have got the camera in front of. So also pretty nice one. And this is the one without, as you can see. Are we there yet? No, there's more. There are a lot of scenery enhancements or livery enhancements. And the next one is also from Jet Studio. It's the Hump DC3 Liveries. This is for an older aircraft, but it will still add, let's say, a lot more realism. In total, 11 liveries are included for the Douglas DC3. Here you can see the ones which are included. Only classic, no GPS variants, keep that in mind. And here you can see the liveries which are there. I would say from metal up to the more military colors, up to this one. So again, really cool that they have added this, which makes flying this aircraft even nicer, right? You can see multiple ones which are there. So if you love flying older aircrafts, but want to apply some other scenery or some other livery, just keeping saying scenery, it's livery, then this could be a package which you could consider to buy. And there's more, because Jet Studio was really busy this week. They also released the Cabri G2 Liveries, which are applicable to this nice helicopter. In total 45 liveries, 9 times the color racing, 9 times the color no mark, and 27 times the color series. And this will result in views like this, right? So this is, I would say, the normal color. Here you can see the racing version. So also pretty cool if you want to, say, fly using multiple liveries on the aircraft. Then we need to switch to newest again, and then we will find the Boeing 737 MAX Asia and Oceania liveries. This one is applicable to the Boeing 737. It includes 18 liveries from these airliners which you can apply to the Boeing 737 in Flight Simulator 2024. 4K textures, free updates, and a lot of more fun. And if we scroll down, we can see some examples like Virgin Australia, or maybe you prefer Nok Air, or Korean Air, or maybe SpiceJet or Qantas, right? So a lot of liveries are included, which makes flying using the Boeing 737 MAX a lot more fun. The next package is not really a livery, but it still is a utility for your aircrafts. It's the landing rate bar for simmers. So if you love to, say, get your landing scored, then the landing rate one is something which you could consider, because you're getting information about your vertical speed, your G-force, but also your final rating, which makes it, I would say, a good candidate if you want to increase your landing skills. A lot of nice things are there, right? So it's, say, all your landings are rated with stars. It's just land your plane, and the statistics will appear automatically from vertical speed to total stopping time, and all the cool things. And it looks like also that you can move the window. So what else do you need, right? It's a lot of fun, which makes it more realistic. So here ends this video where we looked at both the aircrafts and aircraft liveries for Flight Simulator 2024. I hope you liked it. If you're looking for some airport and scenery enhancements, or maybe some more activities, then have a look at the description of this video, because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you back next week.